Alright, so I got this compost bin listed as a countertop compost bin. My wife is not going to let me put it on the countertop. I mean, it looks nice, but it's not going to go there. Eparé with the little whatever tick mark thing. Supposed to hold a gallon, so removable inner bucket, which is nice. So we may hook it on something that has a filter, supposedly. So that would be nice. I would love, hopefully it seals fairly well, something like that. Because the compost bin we have right now does not seal very well, and that just leads to fruit fly infestation issues. So it's not really a smell sort of thing, but just letting pests get in and multiply and all of that. So there we go. So certainly not huge, but that's also part of our problem is that maybe if we have a smaller bin, we will empty it more frequently, and hopefully that will mean less pest issues. So don't think the lighting is very good here. It's a little dark. This is black, but let me see if I can lighten this up just a little bit. That's probably a little bit too much. But looking size-wise, about, is that 8.5 inches? A little over 8.5 inches that way. Right around 6 inches that way. And height is right around 8 inches. So we have a multi-step process, and now it's too bright, I think. So let's see if that maybe cuts us in the middle somewhere. So lift the lid so it stays up. That's nice. Our current one does not do that. So what are they talking about this? And on the bag, I guess that's just insulation. So it comes with some kind of bags. Hopefully they're compostable. It does come with a desiccant pack. So yeah, so here is the wall type clip. So just take these off. Okay, so we could just fit those in there and hang it on something. Okay. And then you could also 3M adhesive, stick that on something and hang it on there. We may just put it on the floor. We have a little utility area right outside the kitchen is what we tend to use. So this is a nice little silicone tab for that. And this is the filter, opens up and does not come with a filter apparently, or I guess not. So I guess you buy the filters and put them in. Okay, and recommends change, I guess that is every 3 months. Okay, and how do we get the inner thing out? So it's just showing lifting straight up, but that's it. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it looks like we have to flip this forward, be able to lift this out. Okay. Which you can't really see, and it's a little dark. Sorry. But if you flip the lid forward, this will lift out. Interesting. As far as how well does it seal? You know, looks like fairly well, but not like there's some major rubber gaskety kind of thing. So, and if I don't seal this up, looks like flies could kind of get in there, in and out. So I don't know. And then we have something about the bags. Which I don't know if I will use or not. Particularly because I can't figure out how best to open them. So cut it. Great. Okay. And so I guess we're putting that on this inner thing before we put it in. So it seems a little excessively large for what we're doing. And I guess these. Okay. We'll sort of hold it. So. So even with that, seems a little tricky to get the bag in there without bunching up. Guess not too bad. And then closed. So interesting. It will certainly be different than what we have. So I will give it a try and see how it works out for us and add some info into the review. So hope that will help you out. Take care. Have a good day. All right, so in my haste with the compost container, I thought this was just a silica pack, and so I tossed it aside. This is actually the deodorizer pack, so really small, but we don't keep our compost in too long to have it really become much of an odor problem. But I would anyway, just wanted to show you that it was actually in there. I forgot or didn't realize what it was, and also it did come with that, and hope that helps you out.
Okay, this is the Eparé countertop compost bin. It comes in a good box. I mean, it's just a few dings from shipping, and it is made in China. So I was actually really surprised at how large this thing was, because I expected it to be, kind of gimmicky for the price. So when you open this up, it has a card in there that tells you how to take care of it. So that's good. Now, okay, it may be smaller because it's encased in a lot of styrofoam. See if I can get my fingers in this. Maybe not. So we're going to turn this upside down and kind of shake it out. Not wanting to come.
You take the camera out, try to pull.
Okay, I'll take the camera. You see if you can't get it. There it goes. There it goes. All right, so this is upside down. Let's turn it right side up. Okay, you can see this is a two-piece, and it just kind of opens up. It is kind of thick, but the product is, and it's on its side. Okay, so it's shipping on the side. It's still bigger than I kind of expected it to be, but now it's a little closer to the size I was expecting. So, Paper comes off. Now it's got warning labels. Don't let your kid get it on their head. So what is this? It's just, okay, so there's not you don't push a clip or anything. This is just a rubber tab. You pull it. It's just silicone. You lift it. You can use that to lift it. Oh, look. It can lift high. It's got little extenders here. So this opens up. You've got a charcoal filter in here. And my goodness, what's inside? Alright, bubble wraps.
Liners.
And, oh, these are bags to put in there. A whole bunch of them. And
A clip to put it on the cabinet.
oh, so you can actually stick this on the wall. I mean, on your door of your cabinet. And then it just sits down in here. So, you know, once you've got this all out, it is closer to the size I was expecting. It's not like super sensational. Here's your holes. You can feel the plastic liner in there. But still, I think this thing was 10 bucks. And for 10 bucks, this is pretty awesome. And it says, it shows you here how to open it, how to mount it on your cabinet, so you can mount it like inside the cabinet. We're just going to set ours on the kitchen cabinet because we make salads. This way we can just open it, put the salad pieces in here, and then close it. It keeps the bugs out and the smell. So you can put it up on the cabinet wall. And it shows you that mounting. It's got the charcoals on the inside. I bet that says it lasts about 3 months, not 3 days. And then the liners are just kind of inside. So does this come out?
Yep.
Oh, look, this goes out, comes out. And
That is why it's this.
that's why this is like this. So you rock this forward. This comes out. You take it outside, and you can dump it in your compost bin, and the inside, and then you put a new liner on it, put it back in, and it stays a lot cleaner that way. I kind of like this thing. I really do. Make a good Christmas present for when you've got a budget.
Alright, so here I have an Amazon box. And inside, got some air pillow pads. And what we have here is a countertop compost bin. So it is, oh, and it even comes with 50 trash bags. And so this allows you to keep your compost in your kitchen without the mess and the smell. It has some simple instructions. This board is kind of like laminated somewhat. Looks like there's like even a little filter maybe. So let's open it up. We recently started composting, and I have one little bucket that I use that has a lid and the other one does not. So this here feels like it's like metal, and the lid pops open. Here is the filter spot for it. Here are the trash bags. And I think this is to mount it. Yeah. So it has mounting spot on the back. And you can mount this if you'd like, unless you want to set it up on the counter. So anyway, we'll give this a try and let you know what we think. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video.
This isn't attached. I just set this down here in my thing. It's got a little bag in there. It doesn't smell. It really doesn't. And then I just take it off in there, put that in there. It works really good.